our program where our startups will pitch. And this is an exciting moment for 8 startups that were again chosen from our most competitive group of applications to date. And I would encourage you, as Anna mentioned earlier, to stay for the networking, because you will meet, we believe you're going to meet about 80 of the applicants that did apply. So I'd like to thank our 4 esteemed judges who are graciously giving their time today to judge our startups and to provide feedback. I'd like to ask them each to introduce themselves and their fund. So first up, Courtney, I'd love it if you'd introduce yourself. And I think, I might be wrong, but I think you've just finalized a raise with your fund. So it'd be great to hear about that as well.
Not finalized yet. So I'm not
okay.
If my lawyer is on this call, I am not marketing my fund.
Okay. Yeah.
Great to see everyone. Thank you so much for inviting me to this, Susan. I'm Courtney Leimkuhler. I'm a founding partner of a venture fund, as Susan points out, a new venture fund called Springbank. We're investing on a fund 1 right now. We're a thesis-driven fund, taking advantage of a lot of the trends that we're talking about throughout this whole day. We're really interested in finding what we believe to be the infrastructure that we think can close the gender gap. So we invest thematically, very early stage, usually seed and Series A, in kind of 3 broad themes: career, care, and consumer. That's about the future of work, revolutionizing work, tools for productive and flexible work, care economy, elder care, child care, importantly, areas of women's health, and then consumer, thinking about how do we make home life and sort of the financial needs of families more productive, more sustainable, and more efficient. So that's us.
Thank you, Courtney. Katie?
Hi, all. I'm so happy to be here. It's really nice to already be hearing from so many of you. I represent Rock Health. We accelerate innovation through a shared vision for transforming health for all humanity, and 3 complementary organizations: a venture fund, a digital health strategy group, and a nonprofit advancing equity-centered change. So as CEO of the nonprofit rockhealth.org, I work together with a really remarkable team of leaders to advance equity-centered innovation by equipping innovators with resources, reach, recognition, especially folks who have been underfunded, underrepresented in this space for far too long. You may know us through communities like the Rock Health Summit, celebrations like the Top 50 in Digital Health, or publications like our Reimagining Opportunity and Innovation in Digital Health. My background's in innovative financing, public health, social entrepreneurship, and values-based leadership. And I've worked at the Aspen Institute, UCSF, Good Capital, SOCAP. And you can often find me exploring questions with others around, what more expansive models of leadership look like and how we build them. How do we address systemic racism to create healthier communities? And how does digital health help meet the aims and needs of public health? So I'm really thrilled to be here, Susan. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Katie. Perry?
Thanks, Susan. So I'm Perry Clarkson. I'm a principal at SJF Ventures. We're a 24-year-old social impact fund that looks to back high-growth, high-impact companies. We tend to focus largely on Series A stage companies, writing checks kind of between 2 to 12 million, look to take a very active and value-add role from both an operational impact perspective with each of our companies. Although our fund invests across a number of different industry verticals, health and wellness is a very key pillar for us. And more specifically within women's health, that's been an area of high interest for us for several years now. And we are continually evaluating opportunities in the space across multiple different subsectors, including fertility, maternity, PCOS, menopause, and several others. We view women's health as being a really exciting area for investment that has been traditionally underserved within the healthcare landscape, but now has some very positive tailwinds behind it. So we're very eager to help support exciting innovation in the space. So as such, I'm very proud to be participating today, and want to thank Susan, Nico, Jerry, and everyone else at HITLAB for setting up the event today.
Thank you, Perry. And I can tell you that Perry led our Series A. SJF is an incredible team to have as investors. Elizabeth?
Yeah, thanks, Susan. Elizabeth Bailey, managing partner of RH Capital. And I just want to echo the thanks to Susan, you and the HITLAB organizers for really helping to elevate the voices and needs of women. and to also showcase potential solutions, to create a really optimistic community around this. I know it's a heavy lift, and it's really through events and platforms like this that we're going to move the needle on women's health. So thank you to you and the 80 other people behind you that have made all this possible. So RH Capital is an early stage women's health venture fund. We invest across the healthcare continuum from digital health to biotech and everything in between. We have a particular interest in innovations that address health equity in the US. And, whether you're looking at maternal health or contraceptives or any other area of maternal health, we know huge health disparities exist in the US. And so we're really interested in innovations that are going to help the most underserved communities in our society. And I think one of the things I will say just at this moment in time, I've never been more optimistic about women's health innovation. I've been in and around venture for over the last 20 years, interested, investing in the space to some extent, wanting to do more. And this is the moment. And even if I look over the last 5 years from where we've been to where we are now, there is more voice, more innovation, more investment, more momentum, more pretty much everything than I have ever seen. And I think it's really due to communities and events and platforms like this, which are making sure that voices are heard. And you're bringing all of these different parts of the ecosystem together. So I, show up today and pretty much every day, even in the face of lots of regressive government policies. I think it is going to be through private sector, nonprofit innovation that we're really going to change the face of women's health. So thanks for the opportunity to be here and in this wonderful community.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you for everything you do.